Welcome back to the second part of my two-part video of my collection of Andrew Sisters, collection and review of Andrew Sisters CDs. Before I move on, I gotta mention something, but it concerns my video of my Andrew Sisters LPs. I forgot to show a compilation of Carmen Miranda songs, because there are two songs by the Andrew Sisters with Carmen on that LP. But anyway, I don't even have access to it because it's behind a whole bunch of boxes and stuff. It's drowned in this area, dark area of my room. And also I have to correct a mistake I made in my first part, where I showed you this box set by Jasmine Records of 4 CDs, and I told you not to buy this one. This is I haven't shown you yet. It's the Andrew Sisters Now Is the Time. That was released before this 4 CD set by Jasmine, and I made a mistake. None of these songs are on that box set, so you can buy these two sets and there would be no duplicates. The transfer is not bad, above average for sure. Unfortunately, it's missing a lot of bass. That's my biggest gripe, my biggest problem. Sometimes a little bit over filtered, but otherwise it's listenable in the speakers. But with headphones, it will never replace 78s for sure. But sometimes you don't have all the 78s, so it's good to. So yeah, I recommend both if you're interested in having a whole bunch of their songs on CD. I recommend both. Now, what do we have here? The Andrew Sisters Show. If you recall, I had a LP of this. This is the CD, and it's basically exactly the same thing. And this I purchased brand new on eBay, sealed. Radio Yesteryear. It's exactly the same contents as the LP I've shown already. So it's one full show from December 31st, 1944. And a bunch of segments from other shows. And this is a crappy British unknown label, and basically some of these songs are on this CD. So it's a bunch of radio broadcasts also. A very short CD. I don't recommend this at all. Be careful with these unknown brands. Like this is also pretty shabby. Just a little sheet, no information about who wrote the songs, and the sound is so I don't recommend this. And this is from Australia, 1994. No, stay away from those. This is more interesting. This is on NCA Decca. And although that the idea of a Decca CD is laughable to me, it's an MCA CD. So it's basically a bunch of Bing Crosby and Andrew Sisters Christmas songs, but it's not all like the book. The set is interesting. It's cute, but some songs are just Bing, some are just the Andrew Sisters, and some are both of them. So if you're really not a fan of Bing at all, you don't get that much Andrew Sisters on this CD, because there's a bunch of songs without the Andrew Sisters at all, but it's still a great little compilation, a Christmas compilation. This is for all collectors of Andrew Sisters songs a must. You must have this, because it's a twofer, 2-on-1, and the sound is good too. It's this one you've seen in my other video, Fresh and Fancy Free. And this is the Andrew Sisters Sing the Dancing 20s. I don't have this on LP at all. And you get both albums, and it's released by Capitol and EMI, so there's no problem there. Good quality. And oh yeah, they simulated, and it's in mono, so no fake stereo crap. And I'm curious to see the inside of the booklet. I haven't seen it in a long time. Sorry about the glare. Oh yeah, you get the front and the back of the record covers, but unfortunately you get the British ones with the Sex England. Well, it's not a big problem. You have the information, and I think here you must probably have the other cover. I guess if I can with one hand, it's not easy. Yeah, Fine Fancy Free. And this is the back of the cover, so that's kind of cool. No nonsense, just here's the 2 LPs on 1 CD, that's what you get. So I recommend this if you are trying to collect everything they ever made. This is the CD version of what we saw earlier. I got this on special in the local store, $8.69 instead of $14.99. So this is the Andrews Sisters in over here. Basically the same album as we saw earlier on vinyl. Big fake booklet. Let's look at it. Come on. I'm going backwards. Oh, a lot of writing. Oh, photos. Some April Chauhan with Maxine. And that's not Maxine. That's Patty. Ah, stupid. They only have two Andrews Sisters to identify. They screw up. Sorry for getting angry. I hate people who don't double check their work before printing. Pisses me off. Oh, this is the poster. Okay, so enough about that. So here we have another compilation. The paper was pinched. Good thing I didn't press too hard on the. See, this is a pet peeve of mine. People don't know how to put a booklet, a CD booklet, in a case. They put it like this, and then they force it closed, and they make an indentation in the paper. You have to slide it properly like this. This is a 2 CD set with 40 songs released by MCA. And what did I write here? The cockeyed mayor of Kaunakakai. Oh, that's an important detail. It's a 1952 remake. Originally it was first recorded in 1940, but this CD has a 1952 version. And watch out, there's some echo added at the end of certain titles. Most of you might not care about that, but that pisses me off when it happens. CD1 number 1, 7, and 16 and CD2 number 7 and 10 have echo at the end. So, but otherwise, it's the same problems as these Decca sets. Okay, what do we have? Here we have the Andrews Sisters 50th Anniversary Collection Volume 1. And again, this is by Decca, MCA, sorry. Has 16 tracks. And some of these songs were never re-released on any compilations until these CDs came out. This was a 1987 release. Of course, being a 50th anniversary CD, they first recorded for Decca in 1937. Okay, so the quality is probably not bad. I don't see any evaluation. This is Andrews Sisters 15th Anniversary Collection Volume 2. And has 16 songs, again with all the date information. Sleepy Serenade, Where Have We Met Before, Shortening Bread, Says My Heart, Rockabye Baby. Some great songs. Fugue for Tin Horns, Sing Sing Sing. So it really goes through from the 30s all the way to the 50s. Big range of songs. Nice selection of songs too. And again, my favorite photo. So, and here we have Andrews Sisters, great, and that was MCA, of course, and this is also MCA. Andrews Sisters Greatest Hits, the 60th Anniversary Collection. And you have 16 songs again. Sorry about the glare, I should be more careful. I'm trying to look at what I'm doing, and I can't read the titles through the viewfinder of my camera. So, yeah, by Mir Bis Duchesne, and nice work if you can get it. A whole bunch of good ones. No evaluation of the sound quality, unfortunately, sorry about that. More text. I can't flip the pages with one hand. Put this back later. This is something I totally recommend unless you can't stand Bing Crosby, but if you collect the Andrews Sisters, you need this 2 CD set. It's Bing Crosby and the Andrews Sisters. They're complete recordings together. And the sound quality is pretty good. It's very good. I think they went back to the original plates. First time complete reissue of all 46 masters and 7 alternate takes by Bing and the Andrews. I didn't recall seeing so many outtakes or alternate takes on this thing. Numerous rarities. Totally recommend this. 27 tracks on the first CD, 26 on the other one. There's a parody, sorry, again. And blow up of the Freedom Train, blow up of Accentuate the Positive, alternate take of There's a Fella Waiting in Poughkeepsie, don't know how to pronounce this. A screw up of the Three Caballeros, a screw up of Don't Fence Me In. Before we move on, gotta tell you right now, if you're a fan of bloopers and screw ups, blow ups, we'll go right now to the Andrews Sisters Rarities, which you've seen on LP earlier in another video, and this is the CD version of it, where cheap, you don't even get the back of the cover art of the vinyl record, just get this crappy booklet. I suspect it's white inside. Yeah, inside it's white, you get nothing, but you get the contents of the LP. No information, no nothing. All the liner notes by Patty are gone. Don't Fence Me In here is the same outtake, but on this the sound is better, but they fade out before the end. Here you have the complete version. So if you're what's the word? If you're crazy about detail, that's not the word I'm looking for, but you might transfer both tracks if you have both of the CDs and splice them together. Take the better sounding one on this one and put the ending of this one. Okay, so a little side note. So yeah, I recommend this one, and because this is Rarities, I still recommend this one too. But yeah, I don't know if they released this on a CD with all the liner notes or only this budget version, which sucks, because you don't get all the details of the vinyl record. Okay, almost done here. This is a crappy label, but I don't recall this compilation being that bad. I should replace the box. I got it in the mail and it was broken. So this is the best of the Andrews Sisters on, I don't know what label. Music Club, whatever that is. It has 18 songs. Yeah, let's see, the box is broken. And yeah, 18 songs. I don't remember if the selection is that good or not, but after all we've seen, you don't need this CD at all. And I hate what they sorry about that. I hate what they did to the photo there. Looks ridiculous. They're pointing to nothing. The original photo has a newspaper. They're looking at a newspaper. And what else? Sometimes it doesn't make sense. Like I didn't. Depending on the order I bought all of these CDs, it might explain why I bought probably the crappy ones before the better ones. This is that the label or the collection? Cocktail Hour is a collection. The label, I can't read the label. I don't know what the label is. So basically, I hate this one sheet things when you close it. So this is the Andrews Sisters Cocktail Hour 2 CD set. I don't remember why I bought this one or when I bought it. Has a bunch of songs on both. No details, no timing, no name of whoever composed them. Very little information at all. And unfortunately, sorry about that, I don't remember listening to this one much. I don't remember the sound quality, but it's probably more or less like the nowhere near what Decca did. This I had to buy. I bought this little information here. There used to be a record store in Canada called Sam the Record Man. And in around, I think 2001, I should know the date exactly, but I don't. I'm not even sure of the year, but I think it's in 2001. They were having a liquidation sale because the store was about to close, and I bought several $100s worth of CDs throughout 3 visits during the last weeks. And I was actually in the store when the security guard came around 4 o'clock or 4:20 p.m. They ask all the customers to leave the store right now. Stop looking at the records. Just take what you have, go to the cash register and pay for your records. We're closing. It was a Thursday afternoon at 4 p.m. and I was one of the last customers to go through the cash register. And because I went back to ask a question to someone, I was the last customer to walk out the door of the Montreal store of Sam the Record Man. And I took photos of the store, and I even had a photo taken through the window of all the employees hurdled around a security guard or a boss talking to them, giving them a farewell speech or something. And this is one of the CDs I bought there. Sorry for the long story. This is Les Paul, the complete Decca Trio Plus, 1936-1947. I totally recommend this. At the time I bought this, I didn't know who Les Paul was, and I only bought this double CD just to get this one song with the Andrews Sisters that was never released, previously unreleased. Where is it? See, because I don't remember where it is. Sorry about that. I wanna find it because I wanna know what the title of the song is. Sorry. I feel bad. Too bad I can't pause this camera. With the Andrews Sisters, Rumors Are Flying, which I have on 78, and It's a Pity to Say Goodnight. And the sound quality is perfect. So I totally recommend this. And of course I've discovered that I like Les Paul, of course. And yeah, if you find this, buy it. And these are the last two CDs that I bought, and they are on the Sepia label, and the sound quality isn't that bad at all, and they come from the United Kingdom, and they're a bunch of pretty rare tracks. They sort of knew what tracks collectors were looking for that were still unreleased on CD, and some of these are hard to find. Like the Telephone Song is the flip side of Sleigh Ride, and I don't have that 78 at all, so that was the first time I could put my hands on the Telephone Song. That's just one example. On the Avenue, another one that's hard to find. That's The Chance You Take by Patty Andrews, another hard to find one. Music Lessons, I think that's the title they gave to the CD, Music Lessons, with these nice photos I've never seen before. And this photo, it doesn't fit with the recordings because this is like a 50s photo. I'm not even sure if it's in their Decca period or their Capitol period. And then Melody Time with the Andrews Sisters, another one they released later, and same brand, same label. I mean, 28 tracks with some Capitol tracks. Boogada Woog, Suddenly There's a Valley, Work to My Love, Without Love, some rare stuff there by Patty Andrews. Then the Andrews Sisters, you have Karum Papa, hard to find on CD. That's with Carmen Miranda. My 78 is clean, but otherwise it's only for Americans. Jack, My Dearest Uncle Sam, but I think it's over filtered. I remember being disappointed because I bought this CD just to get My Dearest Uncle Sam. Better luck next time. Trying to find the 78 is the one I'm looking for the most. My Dearest Uncle Sam is the flip side of Lullaby of Broadway. If you had that 78, I'd be interested in purchasing it. And that's about it for my collection of Andrews Sisters CDs. I hope it was helpful for you, and thanks for watching.